Good morning, I'm Angelo Castro III.
Sorry. Oh, I'm Angela, sorry.
And we are the Castros. Happy Friday to all our
Ayun, sorry.
brunchies.
Excuse me.
We've all made it through the week. Thank you, Lord. 12 days. Tama ba ako? 12 days till Christmas. 11 till Noche Buena. Hindi pa po tapos. Bumili ng mga gift. Christmas rush. Nako, plan your
Dami
day
yan.
well.
For sure next week, kung traffic ngayon, mas traffic
Kaya nga,
next
ika
week.
nga, plan your
Leading
day
to
well
Christmas.
because grabe po ang traffic, hindi po biro. O, tsaka hindi lang po nagtatapos ang traffic. Sa traffic po ang magiging issue nyo pag lalabas kayo, maghahanap pa kayo ng parking.
Oo. Pero syempre, kahit Pasko, may mga balita pa rin tayo, di ba?
Tuloy-tuloy lang ang
Yung update
balita.
natin sa House Quadcom hearing, ano pa ba, kay VP Sara, ano pa ba yung mga naging balita yesterday na isasama natin ngayon sa ating countdown. So, hulaan nyo na kung ano yung magiging number 1 natin
Oo,
today.
madaming issue. Pero abangan natin kung ano number 1. Let's get right to it. We're serving the news in a countdown.
All that before your second cup of coffee. This is Brunch. Now, before proceeding with our countdown, the MVP Group hosted a concert for a cause for victims of recent typhoons. The Merry Ang Vibes ng Pasko Christmas party took place on Thursday at the Smart Araneta Coliseum. At Thursday, the event featured top stars including Tito Soto, Vic Soto, and Joey De Leon. There are also many other special guests such as Martin Rivera and Carlos Yulo. The Merry Ang Vibes ng Pasko, the MVP Group Christmas party, will air in 2 parts on December 15 and 22 at 5:30 p.m. That will be shown on TV5, 1PH, Sari Sari, and Buko Channel with catch-up episodes on RPTV. Congratulations.
Congratulations. Okay, let's start off the countdown with the latest on Kanlaon volcano. PhilHealth warned that a hazardous eruption may occur at the volcano in the coming weeks. PhilHealth Director Teresito Bacolcol said they are not discounting the possibility of another eruption. Once this happens, they will raise alert level 4 on Kanlaon volcano. Experts, disaster risk reduction councils, and local government officials also conducted an aerial inspection over the volcano. Basta ang sabi ni Director Bacolcol is their mindset is not of downgrading to a lower level sa alert, but all for with regards to Kanlaon, talagang they're anticipating a higher level. Kaya nga yung danger zone, di ba, from 4 to 6 kahit sa 3, in-expand nila konti kasi they're anticipating na based sa data that they have, medyo lumalakas ang pressure sa ilalim ng
Tapos yung
Kanlaon.
kumakalat dahil dun sa wind westward, kumakalat nga yung yung ashfall, kaya maraming mga areas na rin, little nearby towns yung affected. So yung Himamaylan diyan sa may Kanlaon, sila yung medyo hindi pa naman masyado apektado. So, they're opening their town para doon sa mga kababayan nila dyan na kailangan ng matutuluyan, diba?
Mukhang a lot of them will spend Christmas daw sa evacuation center just to be safe, on the safe side. So ngayon pa lang, they're trying to prepare for that. Paano yung food, di ba? Yung, if they need medicine. Kasi and they badly need masks. Kasi may mga reports daw na kahit yung mga towns within that area sa Kanlaon, kahit malayo sa perimeter daw, naaamoy nila yung hangin. Parang may sinusunog daw na rubber.
Kaya nga 'di ba, yung naman ang panawagan din ng DTI dyan along DOH, yung pagbebenta ng mask, wag nilang abusuhin kasi yung iba nananamantala daw. There are reports as well saying na sinasamantala nila yung mga pagkakataon na to na magbenta ng mask na mahal.
Tsaka naglalabasan na naman ata ang yung mga nagkakartel ng mga mask eh.
Yan na naman sila.
Yan naman. Papakyaw nila yung N95 tapos bebenta nila ng 3 times its price.
Tapos yung national government and other private sectors, nagtutulong-tulong sila para magpadala dito ng iba pang mga kailangan, of course, ng ating mga kababayan dyan sa Kanlaon. Isa rin sa problem nila dyan, transportation, going to and from, yun sa mga kailangan lumikas at ihahatid nila sa mga evacuation centers. So, basic, di ba? Pagkain, hygiene kits, gamot, mask, yun, potable water, isa yan sa mga kailangan din nila. So, aantabayanan lang din natin talaga kung ano pa yung mangyayari. Pero hopefully nga, there's a possibility na tataas yung alert level depende na rin yung sa
Yeah, as we
maging
said
aktibidad.
kanina, basta ang mindset nila is from 3
pero
to 4.
hopefully, syempre, ang dasal pa rin natin, sana wag na.
Okay.
Diba? Alright, sige, let's continue with our countdown. On our top 9 is a tragic incident. 3 Boy Scouts died after being electrocuted at their camp in Zamboanga City. The pointed tip of their tent accidentally touched a dangling live wire that caused the Boy Scouts to be thrown off. Aside from the 3 casualties, at least 9 other Boy Scouts were rushed to the hospital for treatment. The city government of Zamboanga provided assistance to the victims and canceled all activities in the event.
Nakakaano naman to they're there for an activity, 'di ba? Tapos they're trained well. Sino ba 'yung nababantay sa mga scouts na ito?
Oo, dapat na they checked yung area, 'di ba, na walang mga yung mga kable, live wire na dangling doon sa area. Dapat safe yung area kung saan nagka-camp yung mga estudyante.
Usually the campsite, we understand that they're teaching them survival, pero yung campsite should at the very least be secured.
Yes, oo.
At ba't may dangling live wire doon?
Oo, dapat na-check na muna yung area before napapunta yung mga estudyante dyan.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? 3 Boy Scouts yung mga na kuryente.
Which was supposed to be a fun event, nauwi po sa trahedya.
So, of course, our condolences dun sa pamilya nitong namatay.
Mga Boy Scouts na to. Okay, let's move on. Coming in at the 8th spot is about water. Water concessionaires will increase their rates starting next year. For Manila Water, the actual average increase is almost 8 pesos per cubic meter for sewered lines and 6 pesos per cubic meter for unsewered lines like residential customers. Meanwhile, Maynilad will have 8 pesos per cubic meter actual average increase for sewered lines and 7 pesos per cubic meter for unsewered lines. The Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System, or MWSS, also announced adjustment in tariffs. The average tariff for Manila Water will increase from 55 pesos per cubic meter to 61 pesos. For Maynilad, the tariff will increase from 58 pesos per cubic meter to 66 pesos. Now, this corresponds to the 3rd tranche of the 5-year rate rebasing of Manila Water and Maynilad since 2023.
Ayun.
So brace yourselves.
Tataas lahat by next year.
Hindi kasi alam mo, I mean it's bad news naman talaga, 'di ba? But for all concessionaires from electricity to water, matagal na sila nag-defer.
Yeah.
First nag-defer sila dahil nagka-pandemic. Tapos madaming issues sa inflation, tapos sunod-sunod na bagyo.
Yeah.
So they need to recover also kasi kung if they don't get the proper income, the services may be impacted, will affected. Of course, ayaw natin ng mahal na services, pero then again, ayaw natin mawala ng serbisyo.
Oo. Kung lahat nagtataas ng presyo, ang Buddha's Belly hindi pa. Hindi pa tayo nagpa-thank you sa Buddha's Belly.
Ang ganda ng segue
Buddha's Belly.
Marjorie Yang, thank you.
Marjorie Yang. Nag-asawa
Marjorie
na
Tan
sila.
pala. Sorry. Kumain na kasi ako, Marge. Ang sarap ng favorite ko kasi yung hakaw tsaka yung
Ito, ribs too with pineapple
ribs with pineapple.
sauce.
This one is what?
Dim sum.
Ito parang galantina marcon or na may sweet and
Tapos we have
sour.
dim sum, xiaolong bao, and fried rice, egg fried
Favorite
rice.
ko yung hakaw talaga.
Oo, sige. Kakain muna kami dito. Coming up, President Bongbong Marcos orders intensified crackdown on Pogos as the year-end deadline looms.
And why was Colonel Hector Grijaldo cited in contempt by the House Quad Committee?
We are just getting started. More of our top 10 news when Brunch returns. Keep it here on One News. morning. You're still watching Brunch here on One News. Thank God it's Friday. Sabi ng mga karamihan, it's Friday today.
TGIF.
Yes. So, thank you so much, Margarita ng Buddha's Belly for sending over itong mga food from Buddha's Belly.
Yan, Margaritan. Sorry
Yes. Batiin ko itong nasa YouTube natin nanonood si Oscar N. Sabi niya, Happy Friday, Team Castro. Si Summer Cabrera sabi niya, Good morning mga Lodi. Reason why we like brunch so much, discussion over a meal, spontaneous, interactive. Pati kami here, naghahanda na din ng meal habang nanonood. Wow naman.
Very
Thank
good,
you, Summer.
very good.
Si JN Ramos, hello ka brunchies, Diego and Angela. Sabi nila ang daming food.
Ito naman
Saka si Arlette Mendoza.
Si Mer Abad, Buddha's Belly Asian Food, good morning daw. Some Pokemon Go, it's Buddha's Belly Day. Nako, naging part na ng buhay ng viewers natin ng Buddha's Belly. Ito si Sam Pokemon Go may sinabi din ulit, yung street mismo namin dito, parking lot na pag 6 p.m. Mabuhay lane na hindi na mabuhay. Nako, yan, abiso sa MMDA, saan ba ang street natin?
Supposedly, MMDA will help us, di ba?
Oo. So yan,
sa
Sam, i-message mo dito, ano ba ang street nyo at masumbong natin sa MMDA yan. O Ralph Domingo, kamusta na si Ma'am Angela? Sana nakatulog siya the other night after her prom night, Christmas party.
Last night yon with yung yung merry ang vibes ang Pasko ng MVP group of companies last night sa Araneta. So, yun for a cause, concert for a cause. Ando doon sila, Tito Vic and Joey, diba? Sino pa ba? Si Piolo Pascual, sila Sara Geronimo, Apple de Up, and of course, yung ating Olympians, si Carlos Yulo, Nesty Petesio, Ira Villegas, si Papu. Andun din si Papu. Of course, kasama natin yung ibang mga women sa TV5, 1PH, sila DJ Chacha, MJ Marfori, Dimples Romana, yan. Of course, si Cheryl Cosim nandun doon. So, ayan. Batiin ko lang din sino pa ba? Si Mina Benales ng Jessie Mendez at saka the rest of our family there. Tita Esther Abaya, Tita Daisy, Tito Naldi, Tito Nito. And of course, Mother Earth. Don't forget about Mother Earth.
Good morning.
Hi, Mama VJ at saka si Ate Ice. Ayan.
Mio, good morning.
Good morning. All right, let's continue with our countdown. Now on our top 7, COMELEC assures persons deprived of liberty without final conviction that they will be able to vote in the 2025 polls. COMELEC Chairman George Garcia said they will be allowed to vote for all elective positions, and he also noted that the nature of the crime they committed will not matter at all. For now, registered PDLs stand at almost 70,000, around 8,000 will vote outside the prison.
Regardless ng nature ng crime, whether light offense, kahit medium, o yung tinatawag na crime is punishable by perpetual, ng life imprisonment, wala naman tayong death penalty, kahit pahinos ang classification, crime, ay entitled makaboto hanggang walang final judgment.
I remember Chairman Garcia was talking about this a few months back, na clarified niya, some PDLs nakakayanin, kunyari na sa penitentiary, sa National Penitentiary, they will try to bring the voting there, either via early voting or by on the day itself by sending personnel. They will be able to, yung mga hindi kaya i-transport, they will be able to vote for national positions, but yung mga local positions sila, like for example, congressman, mayor, kunyari councilors, baka hindi daw pwede. May mga iba naman daw na yung depende sa nature ng crime, baka pwede i-transport sila kung kakayanin to vote for specific positions. But at least this is a step in the right direction because they are still part of the system.
Yeah.
Whether
Di
they
pa
are
sila convicted
maybe their rights to movement and are curtailed already for crimes they committed. But of course, yung voting, yung issue on voting, right
Meron
to suffrage.
Meron pa silang right to suffrage.
There's right to suffrage, nandun pa rin yun.
Yeah.
So this is a step in the right direction. Actually, ever since pwede naman ito. It's just that ngayon lang nagkaroon ng specific goals ang COMELEC to make it easy. Wow.
Bakit?
Umari ba sa pagkain? To make it easier for
Nakikinig lang
the
ako sa'yo.
PDLs to vote easy. Mas madali. Like yung programa natin for PWDs, madami ngayon na...
Saka senior.
Bango.
Harap, no?
Anyway, yun. What
About PDLs.
ano sinasabi ko?
About PDLs.
Nakalimutan
Diba?
ko na ano.
Sa PDLs.
Anyway,
pwede pa silang bumoto. Sinabi nga ni yan.
Oo, matagal na sinabi ni Chairman yan. But at least ngayon medyo may specific guidelines na si Chairman Garcia. We can just check their website naman daw. Once all the rules are drafted.
Lapit na election
eh.
next year.
Okay, let's move on to the next. Settling at the sixth spot are the new campaign rules of COMELEC. The poll body is pushing candidates to be more environmental friendly with their campaign materials. COMELEC said candidates and their supporters are encouraged to use recyclable materials for their campaign paraphernalia. Materials with hazardous chemicals and substances must be avoided. In addition, candidates and political parties are required to indicate in their campaign materials the statement, "This material should be recycled or disposed of responsibly." Yun. So kung hindi paper posters yung gagamitin, kunyari yung mga trapal, tarpaulin, sorry. Mga tarpaulin, usually rini-redonate to kasi pwedeng it could serve as a roof daw for yung mga ibang tao na walang bubong sa bahay. Or upuan daw ng mga tricycle. Pwede.
Tapos yung ibang mga groups, yung mga pro-environment groups, kinukuha nila yan. Tapos ginagawa nila mga bags, iba't ibang mga materials.
Oo.
Na, ano.
Kasi ang daming tarpaulin na madalas yan ang ginagamit ngayon sa campaign. Ibang-iba kasi before, papel. Medyong after election, grabe ang cleanup ng MMDA sa mga toneladang papel daw na
Kaya nga dapat, di ba yung mga kandidato, pag nakikita nyo yung mga, mga tarpaulin nyo, yung mga poster ninyo, after the election, kayo na mismo magtanggal.
Mag-repurpose kayo. I-repurpose nyo kung saan nyo pwedeng gamitin. Kung hindi papel na poster, yung mga tarpaulin na sinasabi, mga higanting tarpaulin, yan. Although ngayon, mas madami na pong LED billboards na ang ganda ng uploading uploading system. Sa Facebook, all you have to do is pay with your card online daw. And then you go to the Facebook page of certain advertisers, upload mo yung material mo. Tapos lalabas na i-click mo sa specific site sa EDSA. Kaya nga ngayon, di ba, nauso yung happy birthday billboard? Ganun yun.
Ganun na kadali ngayon.
You can go to their Facebook pages, hanapin mo yung package, upload mo yung card details mo, anong oras pwedeng lumabas yung ano yung cycle niya, tapos lalabas na yung ad. Ganun kasimple. Ganun kasimple ngayon. Mas maganda sana kung gano'n na lang, LED, para environment friendly.
Kalat. Kasi grabe talaga, I remember, di ba, mga matagal-tagal na, pagkatapos ng election talagang grabe, yung truck ng basura, yung kukuha nila.
Tapos ang mga nahihirapan pa yung mga taga-MMDA natin nung hindi pa tumutulong ang candidates, sila nagkakaskas ng poster. Kasi di ba ang pandikit ng poster, gawgaw?
Dati,
Alam
I
yung
remember
gawgaw?
that.
Ano yung gawgaw?
Yung harina ba yun, tapos...
Kanin.
May kanin yun. Pandikit yun. Pero grabe, no? Hindi na yung masyado ginagamit ngayon, no? Kasi tarpaulin na sila, tsaka pa billboard.
Tsaka may double-sided shape.
Tapos may social media pa, diba?
Okay.
Let's continue with our countdown. On our top 5 is PhilHealth. Senate President Cheese Escudero says PhilHealth's budget is a wake-up call for the state insurer. Escudero confirmed that PhilHealth will get zero subsidy under the 2025 national budget due to its very own lapses. He said the state health insurer was not able to do its job of providing necessary health benefits to Filipinos. The Senate leader clarified, though, that PhilHealth could still fully function as it still has its reserve funds.
Kapalpakan yun, ito sana magsilbing wake-up call sa kanila, hindi man palo sa mukha na gawin nila yung trabaho nila. Hindi para sa amin na i-reward yung kapalpakan nila sa pagbibigay na naman ng perang iteteng.
Now let's talk about this from the other side of the fence. No, si Senator Coco Pimentel had an interview yesterday, I think it was with STL. Maganda yung point na release niya
Anong sinabi?
na nasa batas naman daw na hindi nila hindi naman bawal daw na magkaroon ng excess funds or may income ang PhilHealth. Because ika nga si Senator Coco mismo and a few senators daw before were the ones na iningganyo nilang PhilHealth to invest whatever extra fund they have into investment portfolios para magkaroon ng dividend sila. So hindi porket may income ka na mas malaki, ubusin mo na. 'Di ba? Kasi hindi naman daw sinasabi nila na kailangan mag-zero out ka bago ka bigyan ng budget. Hindi, extra mo 'yan. But it is also mandated daw in the law na kailangan may subsidy pa rin ang PhilHealth from the government.
Nasa law yan.
And if they have extra funds dahil nag-invest na, ito klaro ang sinabi, because they invested it at yung investment sila ay may income, yun daw ay pwede.
Oo. Kaya nga di ba sinasabi ni Senator Risa Ontiveros at ni Senator JV Ejercito na baka ma-question yung legality ng move na ito na zero subsidy because nasa batas nga natin na dapat yung subsidy, of course, subsidy means tulong mula sa gobyerno ay bibigay dapat dito sa PhilHealth kasi this will be used para doon sa mga informal members, yung mga nasa marginalized sectors. Kasi, syempre, iba nagtatanong, paano ba pagka, etong nangyari na to, ibig sabihin, hindi na kami makakakuha ng benefits sa PhilHealth. Hindi naman. Kasi, syempre, meron pa rin mga contributions from the members. Ang magkakaroon talaga ng problema dyan, ang tatamaan, yung mga, hindi makapag-contribute sa premium, yung mga, yung mga informal members.
May mga ibang financial analysts nga na nagsabi, I don't remember who, but I read it somewhere, na you can liken this issue daw, for example, to a corporation na may board of directors. Yung board of directors daw yung, for example, yung mga senador, di ba? Hindi porket daw may kumita yung kumpanya at hindi naman nagamit ang expenses dahil kumita ang kumpanya, hindi nabibigyan ng board of directors ng funding ang kumpanya the next year. Tapos sasabihin ng mga board, ubusin mo muna yung kinita mo. Hindi naman
pwede
parang
yun.
ganun daw yun. So, nag-invest ng tama ang kumpanya dahil maganda ang investment nila, kumita sila, they're still entitled to a subsidy for the operating expenses for the next year from the
Kaya nga 'di ba sabi nga nila, hindi naman talaga mapagkakaila na merong problema sa management system ng PhilHealth, 'di ba? Kasi may mga kaliwat kanan na mga intriga at issue diyan. Pero syempre itong ginawa ng both Congress ay ang affected dito, of course, yung mga kababayan natin na umaasa doon sa subsidiya ng gobyerno for the
And I understand also yung issue nila on the board and the higher ups ng PhilHealth na ang dami daw bonuses. Masyado. Hindi, pero you have to look at it this way. You could see yung mga ibang for example, you want, PhilHealth is a financial institution. And people who have to run the financial institution, sa mga higher ups, should be competent people. Ngayon, if you want to pry away competent people from other companies like banks and insurance sector, you have to pay them properly. Kaya kundi, saan ka kukuha ng employee?
Exactly.
But to discuss this further, we have a guest on the line, or is it in Zoom?
PhilHealth
On the line.
spokesperson, Israel Pargas. Doc Israel Pargas is now on the line. Good morning, Doc.
Hello, good morning. Good morning, Diego, and good morning, Angela, and good morning to everyone.
Yes, thank you for joining us today. First off, ano po ba yung reaction ng state insurer natin, ng PhilHealth, na wala na po kayong subsidy from the government?
Well, for one, we are surprised because yun pong provision ng pagbibigay ng subsidy for PhilHealth is mga nasa batas din po yan.
Yes.
Right.
Because yun pong subsidy of the government is a premium payment for the indirect contributors.
Yes.
So, we were quite surprised also.
Opo. Lang linaw po natin, sino-sino po ba yung mga indirect contributors?
Well, yun pong sa mga indirect contributors, dito po nakapaloob yung ating mga indigent members of the society, those who are identified under the National Housing Targeting System of the DSWD. Yun pong mga 4Ps. Included din po dyan yung mga senior citizens, PWD, and all others identified by different laws na ang magbabayad ng premium is the government.
Yes. So, paano po yun mangyayari? Silang directly affected nito kapag po kailangan nila ng serbisyo mula sa PhilHealth. For this year, affected po sila? Tama po ba?
Well, hindi naman po because we will, of course, gaya na binabanggit ng ng ating Universal Healthcare Law, every Filipino is a member and they should get immediate eligibility to all the benefits. So patuloy pa rin naman po nating mabibigyan ng benepisyo ang ating mga miyembro, lalong-lalo na yung ating mga indirect contributors kasi sila naman po talaga yung nangangailangan.
Yes, Doc Ish, I want to, also for the benefit of our viewers, para maklaro lang, no? With the zero subsidy, you are now forced to tap into yung excess funds. Ngayon po, how will this affect your, if you need additional capital expenditure or operational expenditure, ano po talaga ang tatamaan nitong zero subsidy nito, aside from yung mga nabanggit mo?
Well, basically po, ang matatamaan yan, hindi yung 2025, but yun pong ating 2026 budget. Kasi yun pong sa batas po kasi ang nakalagay, yung ating administrative expense ay na maximum of 7.5.
Yes.
Ang computation po niyan is coming from the premium contributions and all other incomes from the direct and the indirect.
Okay.
So kung mawawalan po ng indirect contributions, ibig sabihin, bababa po yung magiging equivalent to the 7.5 admin expense natin for 2026.
So admin expense, yung operational expenditures po, usually po saan po nanggagaling yan?
Yes. Yan po ay nakukompute po natin from the total premium collection.
Okay.
Pero what will be the effect on this naman po sa mga miyembro ng PhilHealth as a whole?
Well, gaya ng nabanggit ko ay patuloy naman po tayong magbibigay ng ating benepisyo. Patuloy rin po yung pagpapalawak at pag-enhance ng ating mga benefits. At yan naman po, and of course, because of this, kung talagang maiisa batas, yun pong ratified version ng bicameral, ay we will again have to sit down as a management and readjust our plan and adapt to the situation. But ang assurance po natin is patuloy po tayong magbibigay ng benepisyo para sa lahat ng ating miyembro.
Yes, kasi Doc, I understand, no, you guys were also talking about expanding yung coverage ng mga benefits nyo with regards to also sa patients sa cancer and other sicknesses. Now, are you saying po, hindi po ito matutuloy muna or mas mababawasan lang ang amount na pwedeng sa assistance na pwedeng makuha ng mga pasyente na ito?
Matutuloy po yan. Unang-una because we have aggressively started expanding our benefits since 2023 and 2024. And before the year end, may mga bagong benepisyo na po na naiaprubahan ng ating board and soon to be announced bago nga po matapos ang taon. And even for 2025, meron na rin po tayo nakaplano na benepisyo to expand. Ang matutuloy po yan.
Okay, that's good. That's good to hear naman.
Oo. Doc Ish, kasi syempre yung ibang mga miyembro din nung narinig itong balita na to, medyo nabahala sila kasi ano daw magiging epekto nito sa kanila at kung baka naman daw sometime next year biglang sabihin magtataas ng ng bayad ng contribution itong mga miyembro. Is that even possible?
Yun pong sa atin pong Universal Healthcare Law, siya po yung nagtatag ng pag-increase ng premium contribution. And yun pong 5%, yun na po yung pinakahuli na premium increase. So, wala na po tayong magiging premium increases kasi wala na po sa batas yun.
Okay. At least that's clear.
That's medyo clear,
Oo. So, ano pa po yung po pwede natin na malinaw po tungkol dito sa issue na to na dahil wala po kayong zero subsidy at talagang kabado po yung ibang mga membro po ng PhilHealth
Well, for one, we are also expecting na sana ay bago maaprubahan ng Pangulo into law yung ating yung pong proposed ng bicameral ay mapag-aralan at muling maibalik yung subsidiya para sa atin sa PhilHealth. Because kahit naman po anong mangyari, kahit meron tayong pera sa ngayon, for sure maapektuhan din ang ating funding balance niyan. Pero ina-assure naman po natin ang ating mga miyembro na patuloy po silang makakakuha ng lahat ng benepisyo na ibinibigay ng PhilHealth at patuloy rin po ang pag-expand natin at pag-enhance pa rin ng ating mga benepisyo.
Oh, that's good to hear, Doc Ish. Pero baka naman you could help us enlighten yung mga ibang mga members ng PhilHealth. It's because they're asking po, bakit po daw meron excess funds ang PhilHealth? Ang tanong nila, hindi po ba gumastos ang PhilHealth or you simply made additional investments that reaped bigger dividends?
Basically po, gaya ng nabanggit ko, we already have aggressively started increasing and expanding our benefits in 2023. Kaya po, patuloy din po nating ini-increase yan for this 2024. Kung matatandaan nyo, Diego and Angela, we have started increasing and improving yun pong top 10 causes of mortality and morbidity. Tapos noong February 2024, nag-increase po tayo ng 30% across the board sa lahat ng packages natin. And bago matapos ang taon actually, ay baka po makapag-increase muli tayo across the board. Actually, we are presenting to the board this December 16, another round of increase. So patuloy po aasahan ng ating mga miyembro na ma-expand pa rin po natin ang ating mga benepisyo.
Lastly, Doc Isha, with all the issues hounding PhilHealth, meron po ba tayong nakita sa data natin na decrease ng mga naguhulog ng mga sa side po ng mga voluntary contributors? Kasi syempre yung mga ibang miyembro under their company na talaga naman diretso na yan naguhulog na sila sa PhilHealth But yung mga voluntary contributors, may decrease po ba tayo doon?
Well, sa atin pong pagtingin sa ating datos ay wala po at patuloy po ang ating nare-register na members ng PhilHealth, which is now around 91 million members. At gaya nga po ng nabanggit natin, because the UHC naman provided that every Filipino is now a member, ay mas marami po ngayon ang nakakapagbayad. Especially so that we have already also made it more convenient for the members to pay their premium contributions. Ngayon po ay pwede na rin pong magbayad through yun pong mga ID wallets, yung pong katulad ng katulad po ng GCash, yan po ay accredited na rin natin as a payment avenue. So mas madali na po at mas convenient for our members to pay.
Okay.
Alright, sige. On that note, maraming salamat po sa inyong oras, PhilHealth spokesperson Israel Pargas.
Thank you very much, Diego and Angela, and thank you din po sa lahat.
Ayun. At least medyo maganda naman itong yung talakayan because naintindihan in layman's terms kung ano ba talaga yung nangyari sa PhilHealth.
Yung effect ng zero subsidy from the government.
Zero subsidy from the government. Yung may point din naman, it's very similar ang...
Pero this will take effect para sa
2026.
kanila no 2026 pa, although this is for the 2025
Yung points ni
proposed national budget.
Doc Ish Pargas is very similar to that of Senator Coco Pimentel, di ba? Na nasa batas yan. That no matter ano yung balance sheet ng PhilHealth, at the end of the year, negative or positive, may subsidy ka from the government dapat. Okay, let's move on. Placing at the fourth spot is about Vice President Sara Duterte. The Vice President announced that she will get private security service if the Armed Forces of the Philippines, or AFP, will replace her current security detail. This after AFP Chief of Staff General Romeo Browner previously unveiled their plans of replacing VP Sara's current Presidential Security and Protection Group for investigation purposes. Recall that VP Sara's security allegedly physically pushed away PNP personnel during the transfer of Duterte's Chief of Staff, Zuleika Lopez, to hospital. Despite VP Sara's announcement, AFP said they are obliged to provide security to the second highest leader of the country. Yun. Sinabi naman ni General Bronner yan, I saw an interview a few weeks back that they're going to recall some members of the Presidential Security Group that belong to the AFP because aside from yung pushing issue, may mga issues of collection, issues ano. So they're just going to investigate, but yung pull out nila, replace.
Oo, pero
Sinabi
ayaw
yan,
naman ni VP Sara kasi sabi niya, I don't feel secured.
Pero kasi hiring a private security as additional or supplemental to what's given by the government is okay. Pero if yun ang magiging primary mo, magkakaroon ng issue yan because parang susunod ba ang, kunyari, may mga...
Saka may mga baril ba yan?
May mga baril yan kasi license sila. But ang issue dyan is if may mga engagement si VP Sara that require, together with President Bongbong Marcos, given na may previous threats na sa VP Sara, and yung private security will have their weapons, how will they be in the same room, or how will this pakikitungo ng private security with the actual
Presidential
security group? Kasi may mga baril din itong mga private. Will they allow these guns to protect the Vice President knowing na private security group to, hindi to, they don't belong to the PNP, they don't belong to the AFP. So baka may threat to other officials. Oo.
So under Article 17, Section 24 of the 1987 Constitution states, private armies and other armed groups not recognized by duly constituted authority shall be dismantled. All paramilitary forces, including civilian home defense forces, not consistent with the citizen armed force established in this Constitution shall be dissolved or where appropriate converted into the regular force.
Oh, these are private armies. Pero yung
kasi kaya ako binasa dahil may tanong sa kanya, baka naman magtayo siya ng private army niya, which is 'di ba hindi naman.
No, ang recourse naman kasi ni VP Sara is to hire an agency already that provides. Pero just the same, magiging issue po 'yan if you're going to attend gatherings with other politicians that are secured by policemen or the military na PSG. Masusukbit sila ng baril private security group to paano sila mag-interact with actual law enforcers?
Ito, tinitingnan ko nga dito kanina. Sabi ni VP Sara, meron siyang 334 AFP personnel under OVP representing 44% of her staff. So yung all 334 na yan, hindi yan working for her security. Some are performing administrative tasks also.
Dami
So madami rin yun. So let's see, kasi sinasabi niya kung ipapalitan nyo, hindi ko na rin din kukunin kasi I don't feel safe nga daw. So if they're gonna get their own private security, kinakausap niya yung asawa niya, sila yung bahala for the cost, etc. That we don't know the details.
Pero naman, in all fairness to the AFP, all through the years, despite of political instability sa bansa, they've been able to maintain
if I'm not mistaken,
integrity
parang
nila.
nagsalita din si Colonel Jean Fajardo ng PNP, parang na-offend sila. Parang hindi daw sila pinagkakatiwalaan. Yun ang sabi niya. Alright, let's continue with our countdown. On our top 3, PAOK and other authorities are now preparing to arrest rogue Pogo hubs by year-end. Here's the report.
President Bongbong Marcos orders intensified operations against Pogos. This comes as the year-end deadline for the ban looms. Marcos specifically ordered authorities to look into possible small groups doing guerrilla operations. These are likely organizing in subdivisions, apartments, or in small communities. PAGCOR said all Pogo licenses will be deemed invalid.
Wala pong meron ng may lisensya pagtuntong po ng January 1, 2025. So, kung meron pa dyan magsasabing sila ay nagpapatuloy na maghanap buhay or ng kanilang operation dahil meron silang valid PAGCOR license, hindi po totoo yun.
PAOK for its part said they already have a list of rogue Pogo hubs.
Pagpasok po ng the next year, magsisimula na po kaming manghuli ng mga natitira at those rogue Pogos who opted to operate pa rin.
The commission also called on local government units to report any signs of Pogo resurgence.
Hindi naman mag-ooperate talaga ito at di naman talaga sisibol itong mga Pogo operations na to without the knowledge of the local government units. There are a lot of red flags or indicators showing na ito ay talagang Pogo. Like halimbawa, if they are operating during nighttime and then there were presence of foreign nationals.
Oo, kasi may mga reports din sa mga iba't ibang lugar, no? Not just here in Metro Manila, still in the province also, na meron daw mga maliliit-liit ngayon na nag-ooperate ng mga Pogo hubs para daw hindi masyado mapansin. Kasi kaya napansin yung yung sa Porac, yung sa saan pa ba? Yung sa Bamban pala. 'Di ba? Tsaka yung sa Lucky South, sobrang laki kasi. Ito ang ginagawa nila daw ngayon yung mga maliliit-liit. Pero yun nga,
'di ba? Sabi nga an old CIA saying with regards to the mga sikaryo. Sabi nila, take down the king, 10 others will rise. That's why, di ba, ang ayaw ng mga intelligence agencies across the world, they don't really go after muna yung leaders until you know kung ano yung galamay sa ilalim. Dito kasi dito we had to move quickly kasi talagang talamak na yung mga illegal activities. Ito nga, well, true enough, nangyari nga, we took down the major Pogo players who were legal. Bumitak ang mga Pogo players, yung mga natitirang equipment, pinagkukuhanan. Ngayon, may mga kabutika dyan sa gilid-gilid. Mga,
operating little.
At ang nakakairita pa, mga Pinoy pa.
Yung iba,
the Philippines were, went all through this difficulty yung upper and lower house to expel illegal Pogo activities because yung mga Chinese nationals were conducting illegal and sinasabi nga ang word, they were bastardizing the integrity of our country. Now, Pilipino na mismo ang gumagawa ng illegal. Ano ba naman ugali yan?
So, abangan natin yung
alam natin mahirap ang
crackdown
pera,
ng
pero at the end of the day, makakatulog ka ba na kinikita mong pera sa illegal? Hindi naman
Alright.
Diego. Nairita ako eh. Don't go away, we're not done yet. May dalawa pa tayo. Stay with us. Welcome back, everyone. You're still watching Brunch here on One News. Let's get right to our top two. Sitting pretty at the top two, President Bongbong Marcos led a Security Command conference in Camp Crame on Thursday. The discussions focused on concerns for the upcoming 2025 midterm elections and the investigation of high-profile cases, among others. The National Police said the meeting had nothing to do with recent political issues.
There's no need for loyalty check. We remain loyal to the Constitution and we know our mandate.
Also discussed in the meeting was the administration's current war on drugs. President Marcos wants to shift operations to curb the source of drugs in the country.
Sabi niya, let us hit for harder.
All right, let's continue with our countdown. Going to the top spot is the last House Quadcom hearing for this year. The committee has cited former Mandaluyong Police Chief Colonel Hector Grijaldo in contempt for skipping the hearing. Meanwhile, an alleged customs fixer claimed that Davao City 1st District Representative Pulong Duterte was leading the so-called Davao Group. Here's the report.
The House Squad Committee had its last hearing on Pogo, drugs, and extrajudicial killings for this year yesterday. Former Mandaluyong Police Chief Colonel Hector Grijaldo was not present for the fourth time. He previously skipped the December 2 hearing because of a shoulder operation for his rotator cuff syndrome. But Senior Deputy Speaker Don Gonzales cannot accept this excuse anymore.
Ako, dalawang knee surgery, MTL and ACL. After my surgery, nagbike na po ako kagad at pinalakad na po ako ng doktor. Baka parang iniunsulto po natin yung mga doktor natin. Parang hindi po yan kapapaniwala.
A doctor also told lawmakers that Grijaldo should be fine by now.
The patient, yes, may be able to attend this hearing, but depende po yun, sir, kung papayagan siya ng kanyang attending physician.
This is why Grijaldo was cited in contempt.
Sobrang bait na natin sa kanya, and I think it's the right time to make an appropriate motion. Sumusobra na siya. This is, I believe, his fourth time to skip the Quadcom, and pero sa Senate wala naman siyang rotator cuff syndrome. I'm sorry, but I really believe it's high time that with the indulgence of all the chairmen, that I move to cite Colonel Hector Grijaldo in contempt.
Recall that Grijaldo claimed that he was coerced by Congressman Dan Fernandez and Benny Abante to confirm the alleged reward system under the Duterte administration. Fernandez and Abante rejected these claims. While Grijaldo was absent, Mark Taguba was present in the hearing yesterday. He is the alleged fixer behind the smuggling of 6 billion pesos worth of illegal drugs from China. Taguba revealed that the Bureau of Customs is being controlled by the so-called Davao Group, and the leader of the group is no other than Davao City 1st District Representative Pulong Duterte.
Sino masasabi mo na head o leader ng Davao Group na to?
Well, tingin ko po si Paulo Duterte po.
Yan po ba ay common knowledge po sa inyong pinagtatrabahuan dati?
Yes po yun.
Sa bigas or sa agricultural products, tama po ba, Sir Jimmy?
Yes po, Your Honor.
Jimmy Guban also claimed that the Davao Group is smuggling not just drugs but also illegal agricultural products like rice.
So regardless na po yun kung anong klaseng kargamento ang papasok, which is kaya nag-proliferate ang illegal drugs, illegal pati na agricultural products, ang dami po noon. Kasi hindi ho kontrolado ng custom officials ang Bureau of Customs. It's the Davao Group that was controlling during that time.
The House Squad Committee will submit its progress report to the plenary next week. They have 15 proposed bills based on the previous hearings. The committee will also recommend filing criminal and administrative charges against 10 people. For News 5, Rhea Fernandez, we are One News.
Now let's get more information about this. We have Manila 6th District Representative Benny Abante on the line.
Congressman Benny, good morning. Thank you for joining us again.
Actually, via Zoom.
Via Zoom, yeah, si Kong Benny. Thank you po.
Good morning po. Good morning po sa inyo lahat.
Ayun.
Yun, Kong Benny, alam naman natin si Grijaldo, ang daming sinabi po tungkol sa inyo. Tapos ngayon, absent po sa hearing. Ano po ang comment natin dyan?
Well, alam mo, pinapa-appear namin siya At kapag nag-appear siya sa hearing namin, we decided na mag-i-inhibit kami. Pwede kami gawing resource speakers para hindi naman siya yung talagang tatawag doon. Masyadong ma-accuse dito. No?
Yes.
Palagay ko, yung kanyang testimony ron sa Senado, may script yun Yun binigay sa kanya para sabihin yan
Who do you think behind this script?
Walang iba, kundi yung kanyang boss na si Senator De La Rosa.
interesting.
Oh, interesting. Pero do you think po ba na ito pong si Grijaldo ay nandito pa rin sa ating bansa? Baka mamaya
Andito
parang
pa
bigla
ho
na
siya.
naman
In fact,
wala.
kahapon naman, sinabi ng doktor na he is confined, no? Yun naman kanyang sakit, hindi naman kinakailan ma-confine siya sapagkat ganoon din ang nangyari kay Senior Deputy Speaker Gonzales, ganoon din ang nangyari kay PM Vargas na 1 or 2 days lang sila ay na-discharge na. Saka sabi nila, hindi naman pwedeng siya nasa hospital because kapag natin sa hospital at magiging siya ron, lalong magiging grabe ang kanyang kalagayan. So kahapon gabi, talagang mukhang pinasundo namin siya, sinundo siya ron sa hospital, nalaman namin na gusto niyang tumakas. Hindi siya nakatakas sapagkat nasabat siya mismo ng aming Sergeant at arms.
Okay, tanong ko na rin po yung reaction niyo dito kay Taguba, yung kanyang claim about the Davao Group.
Well, alam mo, I want him to give us more corroborative evidences on that, no? Kaya sabi ko sa kanya, kung meron kang personal journal na tinatago dyan, na nakalagay lahat yung mga pinagbigyan mo ng pera, bakit bigay nyo sa amin? Doon naman sa kanyang affidavit, mayroon naman siya mga binanggit doon na mga parang ayan siya sa loob ng Bureau of Customs. And I made a motion or I suggested that all of those agencies, kung sino man ang head niyan, must be invited in the next squad hearing.
Kailan po ba yung next squad hearing?
Ay magbabakasyon muna kami ngayon. Alam mo naman, kapaskuhan Angela, kaya siguro by next year, no? January, pagpapatuloy po namin yan.
Yes, Kong Benny, no, aside from yung binanggit niyo po na aside yung ibang agencies na pwede po sa motion nyo na pwede imbitahin, si Taguba kasi na use the word common knowledge sa lahat sa loob ng agency niya na si Paulo Duterte po, talagang ang namumuno dyan. Ngayon, if it's common knowledge po, do you see any other personnel around him that worked with him na pwede pong tawagin as a witness to corroborate what Taguba is saying?
Well, actually, we have invited, we are going to invite again, the Councilor of Davao City, itong si Small Abiliera, no? Na siyang tumatanggap ng pera na ibinibigay ni Mark Taguba. Of course, Jimmy Guban is there, and we're still looking for someone that can actually corroborate what Mark Taguba said.
Yes.
Pero kaya namin iimbitahan yung mga taong ito sapagkat sila ang binanggit ni Taguba na binibigyan niya ng pera at nakikita niya sa kanya pag-meeting sa kanila.
Si Congressman Paulo Duterte po, nakausap niyo na? I-invite po mo siya?
Iniimbita namin siya pero ayaw niya bagatin. In fact, sabi ko nga we don't even need to invite him because he is a member of the House. Therefore, he could be able to attend anytime. And either way, no? If he would like to be a member of the House and interpolate, he can do that. Or if he would like to be a source witness, tell us about it. Pero wala, hindi siya nag-a-attend.
Opo. So kailan po natin i-implement ito pong contempt against Grijaldo? After na lang po ng Christmas break?
Yan po, palagay ko after the Christmas break. In fact, including Director Wilkins Villanueva.
Yes, that's right. And going back po dun sa sinabi nyo na you think that it's Senator Bato de la Rosa yung maaring behind this dun sa mga naging statement ni Grijaldo sa Senate. Any proof or evidence that will back this up?
Well, no, we don't have any. Although, syempre, nasa Senado siya, nakausap niya si Senator de la Rosa before the hearing, palagay ko, hindi makikinig siya sa anuman na suggestion ng dating boss niya or whatever it is. Palagay ko, hindi naman niya inisip lang yan no, ha? At hindi ko alam ba't niya kailangan gawin yan, no?
Alright. Siguro taking this opportunity na rin po to ask you about the any updates po doon sa impeachment complaint versus sa VP Sara.
Alam mo, sa totoo lang, wala akong alam doon Oo. Kahapon nga, kinakausap ako ng ibang congressman. Sinabi sa akin ni Congressman Acop, sa ni Congressman, na kung ano na bang update, ano ba nangyayari. Sabi ko, hindi ko alam eh. Wala akong alam eh. Totoo lang, wala akong alam.
Alright, sige. Balita po ulit kami sa inyo, no? Hopefully after Christmas break for more detailed discussion. But for the meantime, thank you so much po for your...
Merry Christmas!
Yes, Merry Christmas din po, Congressman.
Thank you. Manila District 6th District Representative Benny Abante. Okay.
Gusto ko yung gusto ko yung hat ni Kong Benny
Chill lang.
No,
may allegation siya against
Si Bato. Yan. Anyway, umiinit ang Pasko.
Hindi, nakalimutan ko nga din itanong kasi wala na rin tayong oras about Ruhina Garma, di ba nasa US siya ngayon, nahuli siya doon.
Pero mukhang hindi na makakabalik yan kasi matindi yung cases na inaano sa kanya ng US I think the US would like to resolve these issues first. Anyway, thank you for sa Buddha's Belly and Marjorie Tan for the food.
Ilang days na lang before Christmas.
12 days before Christmas.
Anong gift mo sa akin?
11 days.
Anong gift mo sa akin? Ay! Go!
Ay, Marjorie Tan pala, Buddha's Belly. And to all our brunchies, good morning. Good morning, good morning. Love, peace, and joy.
Okay, go.
Akala ko may babatiin ka pa.
Go.
Ikaw na mag-extra.
And that wraps up today's episode of Brunch. Join us again on Monday. I'm Angela Lagunsan Castro. He is Angelo Castro III. We are One News, all sides, all the time.